want to send you back upstairs to our meteorologists. They are tracking this storm. Guys, I guess if there's any good news from all this, the storm has weakened a bit. What you said last time, 120 miles per hour, Category 3. Is that correct?
That is correct. That's the 2 o'clock number from the National Hurricane Center, and that's better news. Land interaction, and of course, the storms change, as we well know from, as we've been talking about here for days, that the tracks change, the intensities change, and that's why you just got to kind of monitor the hour-by-hour conditions on this. And we hope you're staying tuned for that, but this is how hurricanes work. They're very wet. They can cause tornadoes. They cause very high wind, especially in wind gusts, and of course the storm surge, which we'll be talking about probably for a good day and a half here.
Absolutely, especially as we head into tomorrow when we have that wind whip around. But let's take a look at Max Defender 8, because we're tracking everywhere from the outer rain bands to the eye on Max Defender 8 right now. We can actually take a look in and show you, as we take a look at the eye wall, this would be where some of the most intense of the wind gusts. So we're talking about those Category 3 force wind gusts. This is where a lot of them probably would be.
And yes, we're using Max Defender 8 to get the fix on this eye, and Max Defender 8 was about a couple 100 miles away here from us to our south, but just moving toward Naples. And the benefit of being able to use this S-band technology is we can kind of punch through some of these very heavy rain bands to actually see very clearly the storm and the winds and rain around the northern side of the eye wall. So that gives us a very clear view. But right now, about 35 miles directly south of Naples, and you can see this shift that we're talking about, and we've seen, observing on radar here throughout the morning hours, how that had shifted. And that has affected the track and possibly will affect the track as well coming up here at 5 p.m. So we have to watch for those changes, and in some ways it's better for us because it takes away perhaps a little lesser storm surge concern. There still obviously is, especially for southern areas, but that does help to lessen our storm surge concern here in Tampa Bay itself. Exactly.
Now, still expecting a surge, but just looking at some of those numbers, they definitely scaled back a little bit compared to yesterday, so that's good to see. But you notice these, intense rain bands right over places like Fort Myers, over towards, through LaBelle, and then as you head over to the east coast of Florida, and then we've been seeing tornado warnings, lighting up on Max Defender 8 all afternoon since the morning hours. Really, we've been seeing those. I've seen a couple in the Tampa Bay area, but that tornado watch was extended because we do expect to see more of those spin-ups. Very common, and some of the damage and some of the wind damage is from those spin-ups sometimes.
Absolutely. It's hard to tell the difference sometimes between some of that damage when you have a large storm. One thing I noticed different from Charlie in 2004 and what I'm seeing now on Max Defender 8 is just the size difference. Charlie was smaller and more intense, not as small as Andrew in 92, but still a very intense storm. I remember looking at the radar, staring at it, and looking at a hurricane directly over the center portion of our area, Hardy, DeSoto, Highlands County, and it was really something to see. When I look at this radar, our own Max Defender 8, I just see rain across all of the state. So as we talked about, Julie, how far out those tropical storm force winds extend on either side of the eye itself. It's remarkable, the size of the storm and the amount of water and rain and energy in this system.
Exactly, and at the 2 p.m. update, they said that hurricane force gusts, so that would be 74 miles per hour or higher, is still extend 80 miles from the center of the eye of this storm. So we're seeing, hurricane force gusts right now almost towards the Fort Lauderdale area. And we have seen those even higher than that really along the East Coast, and also 80 miles you can see extending. This is pretty much, getting close to our southern portions of our viewing area.
Yeah, that doesn't mean a steady 74 mile per hour plus wind. It just means that you might have winds 30, 40 miles per hour sustained, then all of a sudden you'll get a strong gust that's higher than that. As the center of that eye moves closer to Tampa Bay itself, the winds are very strong and intense right around the center. Even though the system could be a little bit weaker throughout this period, we know that we'll still get some very strong wind gusts in the eye wall itself.
And what you're seeing now is a live picture from Naples. And at the 2 p.m. update, they said places like Naples, Marco Island, this is where the storm is potentially making landfall, where it will be most intense. And in the next few hours, they're going to have the worst winds that they're going to see. And you can already, see some pretty gusty winds there. When we took a look at the current wind speeds, we can pull that up and we'll show you what we've seen so far in Naples. We've already seen measured gusts on our system at over 75 miles per hour. At this point, at this latest check, we're seeing gusts in Naples at 66 miles per hour. But, sustained winds at almost 50 miles per hour.
Right, that's clearly just very close to the eye there. You just saw that distance, what would we say, 38 miles, something like that?
South.
So as it enters that eye wall, it'll be interesting to see what kind of winds they're observing in Naples there and the kind of gusts, because we're looking, how are we going to be affected, especially by wind gusts? We talked about the heavy rain, we talked about flooding from fresh water, obviously the rain in flood-prone areas that this summer have seen a whole lot of rain already. So additional rainfall, what's that going to do to flood those areas? And then, of course, the storm surge later on. But wind gusts are a big concern when you're talking about still a major hurricane that's kind of headed our way for the bay itself. So this is our forecast wind gusts for this evening. And we talk about the worst part or the strongest part of the storm as it moves closer to Tampa Bay itself. That forecast wind gusts of 104 miles per hour in Sarasota and 106 in Venice as we look at the center of the storm itself. Now, this is, I believe, the RPM forecast model?
I believe this is possibly the Euro, actually.
Okay. But you can see that track is not too far away from what the Hurricane Center has forecast for this storm, so you can see the change in different wind direction. If you're in Bartow, you're getting a stronger wind gust, potentially in the upper 80s. If you're in Crystal River or Brooksville, you're getting a stronger easterly wind, same kind of wind gust. And then if you're in Sarasota, you're dealing with strong wind gusts coming right off the Gulf of Mexico, not too much to get in the way of there to bring the wind energy down. Then you're also talking about the storm surge and high tide issues. And in St. Petersburg, gusting to 91 miles per hour. This is probably going to be about the worst time of the storm.
I was just saying that if you're wondering when when it's going to be worst, it is going to be probably right through the overnight hours. You can see this is just, again, one forecast models. This is not set in stone. This is exactly not what's going to happen. But it puts a nice picture to show you that we're expecting hurricane force gusts across the entire Tampa Bay area as we head into the overnight hours. And that would be possibly when the eye is right over us, at probably Monday at 2 a.m. Some point in the Tampa Bay area from Pinellas over towards even Polk County, depending on the exact track of this storm.
Very intense winds in the eye wall itself, coming off the Gulf of Mexico. Those winds are extremely strong, and then the water concerns as well. Those are the things. Let's go ahead and just move it forward there.
And you can take all the way through Monday evening, and that's when you see that full onshore fetch really across the entire Tampa Bay area has developed.
That's when we introduce storm surge and coastal flooding concerns for the area. So these are the things that you watch out for, the hazards that we're talking about. And then later on Monday, things really start to improve, but fairly breezy. So our potential storm surge, 5 to 9 feet. The good news is you and I were checking out the slosh models from the National Hurricane Center. This is a product that they put up, talked about it for years, and it's been very helpful to look at just as a point of reference for us to try to forecast this. And the numbers, certainly for Tampa Bay, are actually down a little bit than they were, say, 12 hours ago.
Right. We scaled it back just a little bit, kind of conservatively for Pinellas, Tampa Bay, 4 to 8 feet. So, earlier this morning and last night, it was looking like we could potentially have seen winds even a little bit greater than this. But now we feel pretty comfortable that maybe they will be on the lower end of that, which would be, ideal.
However, if you are in flood-prone areas, the eastern side, in the bay, all the way around the bay, no matter where you are, Old Tampa Bay or in Shore Acres, in St. Petersburg, East Bay area, places like Apollo Beach, please watch that high tide very closely. That water is going to come up. Hopefully not as high as we thought, but it still will come up significantly, perhaps even higher than you've seen in some time. So as long as you got the tides up there, why not talk about them there, Julie?
Right. Sarasota and Venice, we've got 3:30 a.m., 3:23 a.m., 5:21 p.m., 5:17 p.m. Then as we head over towards Anna Maria, Bradenton, check out your areas and your high tides there. We'll quickly show you Pinellas County over towards Hillsborough Bay. And these are important times to remember because that surge is going to be significantly higher during high tide. I think especially as we head to right around 3 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Places like Bayshore Boulevard will likely be flooded at this point. And then as we head into northern places like Crystal River, Hernando Beach, Northport, Ritchie, we'll also expect to see some storm surge as well. Okay, so that's a wrap for the moment, guys, dealing with the 120-mile-per-hour winds, a Category 3 hurricane, and we'll continue to monitor for any kind of changes and watch for, in the coming hours, a potential landfall very near Naples. You just saw it on Max Defender 8. It's just to the south of Naples at the moment.